Yeah, thanks to Brad for inviting me. Seems like I'm in good company here. I'm going to play a ballad song. I played on Broadway all morning this morning, so I'm going to play some ballad songs. This one's called They Don't Ask About Tennessee.
Can I have a little more guitar in the monitor, Jimmy? Hi, everybody. My name's Craig Lackey. I'd like to dedicate this song to the good-looking couple at the bar right up there. If everybody will just turn your head and look back at the bar, at that good-looking couple. This song's for you guys. And y'all don't know it, but this is the night they fell in love. Well, I love how you won't leave the house till you paint your toes. And the way to your heart is a wildflower, not a rose. It turns me on that you're turned on by the rain and the lightning and night in the sky. Girl, you make me so damn high when you whisper my name like a lullaby. When I take your hand, I'm a better man, and I'm who I am when I'm with you. Hey! When I'm with you. Hey! I keep my game face on and my guard up at work all day. But when I'm with you, I let my hair down with you, babe. I love your laugh when you're laughing at my jokes and my puns and the fun that we have. Wherever we are, that's where it's at. You got my heart and I got your back. When I take your hand, I'm a better man, and I'm who I am when I'm with you. Hey! Everybody go, hey! When I'm with you. Hey! Don't want another pillow underneath my bed. Don't want my boots under another girl's bed. I don't need a bottle to cure the blues, 'cause I'm drunk on you. And I like it too. When I take your hand, I'm a better man, and I'm who I am when I'm with you. Hey! Come on, Hayes. When I'm with you. Hey! Let's do it again. When I'm with you. Hey! When I'm with you. Hey! Thank you. Thanks for the harmonies.
Awesome. I think another verse, I would have learned that song. Brad Hoshaw, sing one for us.
Well, it's just such an honor to be up here with you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Bye.
And I hope you're all enjoying these songs. These folks up here, I've had the pleasure of writing a few songs with each one of them, and they're just wonderful people to work with and are doing some amazing things. So I'm going to sing you a song about an ex-girlfriend. Is that okay?
As long as she's not here.
Another man is falling at your feet. Ain't he sweet? But do you think he's a keeper? What you gonna do with that heart? What you gonna do with that heart? What you gonna do with that heart? Another man is waiting at your door. Who, what for? I know you find him boring. What you gonna do with that heart? What you gonna do with that heart? What you gonna do with that heart? 'cause I have been a drunken man far too long to speak so clear. So if you don't find me at the bar, try home, my dear. But I'm just a simple man, pockets full of pain. But I got a friend downtown that'll make it go away if I can get enough change. Another man is lying in your bed. You loved him bad, but then you left him snoring. What you gonna do with that heart? What you gonna do with that heart? You gonna tear it all apart? What you gonna do with that heart? What you gonna do with that heart?
That's nice, man. Very nice. Very nice. Brad Hoshaw. What's happening on my guitar? I think the idea for this song was born on a cross-country trip I took with a buddy, and we decided to stop at every little diner along the way, no fast food, and we only ordered chicken fried steak every time we went. And so all these little places along these back roads, and all these different faces and people, and I like to people watch, and so I think they all just got mixed up, and one day I decided to write a song about them. And I finished the song and realized, to my amazement, I'd actually written a love song. It's called Rosies Place. There's a waitress here with half a heart tattooed on her shoulder. Who wears the other half is a tale she's never told. She's been here at Rosie's Place since the day we opened, and she's never let a coffee cup grow cold. There's a ragged soul at the corner booth. He sits there every evening, trying to fill his emptiness with Rosie's homemade pies. And he talks of life and love and loss to anyone who'll listen, and he talks to himself when no one tries. There's families on vacation, religious conversation, a businessman with one eye on the clock. Soldiers, saints, and sinners, old-timers and beginners, like lost sheep in a temporary flock. They're all underneath a neon fork and knife at a rosy slice of life. We got meatloaf here on Mondays, Tuesdays fried chicken, Wednesday night is barbecue with all a man can eat. Thursday's homemade Irish stew, a country steak on Fridays, a catfish for them that don't eat meat. We got regulars and strangers, moving ons and hangers, friendly folks and those who never smile. There's the generous and stingy, the well-dressed and dingy, some that walk and some who ride in style. They meet underneath a neon fork and knife at a rosy slice of life. Now this old cafe here was Rosie's dream, the sum of all her wishes. I wish to God he'd left her here to watch them all come true. I mop the floors, I lock the doors, I cook and clean the dishes, and I think about my Rosie when I do. So if you're ever in the neighborhood, stop by. I'll show you all the pictures of my wife. They hang underneath a neon fork and knife. Had a rosy slice of life. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Man, so I wrote a song called Can't Afford to Be a Pickup Man. I'm not sure if anybody knows the Pickup Man song by Joe Diffie. I take it from everybody's silence that is a no.
I know
Yeah.
it. I know it
Is there
well.
something women like about a pickup man?
Yeah.
Y'all know that song, come on.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going to play that one. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I know. You were. That's a muscle memory. Anyway, I brought this idea into my friend, Zach Ray, and I was just like, I can't afford And I was like, I don't know what that is, maybe nothing. And we sat down and said, I can't afford to be a pickup man, so this is this one. Thought by now I'd have a truck, always was a Joe Diffie fan. I'm cruising around with the windows down, working on my left arm tan. Well, it'd have been nice, but I had to think twice, 'cause the bank had other plans. Had to tell myself the sad, sad truth, just can't afford to be a pickup man. I can't afford, I can't a Chevy, can't even GMC or Dodge Hemi. No shotgun seat for pretty ladies to slide up next to me. Wish I had the kind of bed, didn't need no making, but I can't seem to bring home the bacon. If Joe was here, I hope he'd understand. I just can't afford to be a pickup man. Well, pick me up a second job to save up a little more. No matter what I seem to do, still right where I was before. Something's always breaking down, price of gas getting out of hand. Putting out all these fires is why I can't afford to be a pickup man. I can't afford, I can't a Chevy, can't even GMC or Dodge Hemi. No shotgun seat for pretty ladies to slide up next to me. I wish I had the kind of bed, didn't need no making, but I can't seem to bring home the bacon. If Joe was here, I hope he'd understand. I just can't afford to be a pickup man. I clean her up, I drive around, I'll be the talk of the town. All the girls would stop and stare. Only problem is there ain't no truck there. I can't afford, I can't a Chevy, can't even GMC or Dodge Hemi. No shotgun seat for pretty ladies to slide up next to me. Wish I had the kind of bed, didn't need no making, but I can't seem to bring home the bacon. If Joe was here, I hope he'd understand. I just can't afford to be a pickup man. If Joe was here, I know he'd understand. I just can't afford to be a pickup man. Thanks, y'all.
Nice. Well, here's a song that I wrote about being, you know, I'm a baby boomer. We're getting gray hair and having to wear reading glasses. But my wife and I, every once in a while, will still act like we were young. And that's what this song is about. was fine, the moon was bright. That new dress fit you just right. I couldn't wait to get you home. Clothes strewn all over the floor, that look in your eyes saying more, more. You were on me like a dog on a bone. I said we should do this more often once we start. There ain't no stopping what goes on between a woman and a man. Yeah, we should do this more often, 'cause you can't do it lying in a coffin. So baby, let's make love while we can. You said leave on the lights, smiling like a blushing bride on her wedding night. Proud of what you got, well honey, so am I. What started with some innocent kissing wound up on the floor in the kitchen. Honey, how I love your apple pie. Yeah, we should do this more often once we start. There ain't no stopping what goes on between a woman and a man. Yeah, we should do this more often, 'cause you can't do it lying in a coffin. So baby, let's make love while we can. You took me by the hand, pulled me to bed. I wasn't sure if I was ready yet, but baby, you know I aim to thrill. You smiled and said, sugar, don't worry, you gonna be ready in a hurry, 'cause in that apple pie was a little blue pill. She said we should do this more often once we start. There ain't no stopping what goes on between a woman and a man. Oh, we should do this more often, 'cause you can't do it lying in a coffin. So baby, let's make love while we can. I said, baby, let's make love while we can. Yeah, if the house is rocking, don't bother knocking. Baby, let's make love while we can. Thank you, thank you.
Well, that was fun, Craig. Thank you for sharing that with everybody. Well, I'm going to try doing a brand new song for y'all. Is that okay?
Yes.
Might not be perfect, but this is a tune that Craig and I wrote together. So a little bit of a story before this one. Almost 1 year ago to the day is when I left California, started driving towards Tennessee. I left behind a girl that I loved very much to pursue this life as a songwriter. And this experience and this song happened on day 2 of my drive, right after I had spent the day in Joshua Tree National Park. And I stopped into a little bar on the roadside, and I met some interesting characters there. At the Out There bar, met a tequila drinking wannabe star. She had a smile so wide that I chose to listen and trust her for a while. She had tales to tell, names to drop, and stories to sell. Another model with a broken heart who took her clothes off in the name of art. As hymns of the highway guide my way, the radio plays the Joshua sways. Crossing this state my spirit sings hymns of the highway. There's a woman I left 20 times back in a soft warm bed. There were miles of missing her voice. There were days of doubting my choice. These hymns of the highway guide my way. The radio plays, the Joshua sways. Crossing this state my spirit sings hymns of the highway. Oh, these stories born on this desert road, like lessons and memories learned and retold, mile markers of the soul. As hymns of the highway guide my way, the radio plays, the Joshua sways. Crossing this state my spirit sings hymns of the highway. These hymns of the highway guide my way. The radio plays, the Joshua sways. Crossing this state my spirit sings hymns of the highway. These hymns of the highway.
Well, you've given me the courage. I'm going to do a brand new song then. No one's heard this song other than my wife and one of my friends I sent it to, and my co-writer. I wrote this with a fellow Louisiana friend of mine named Grayson May. So it's always, when you write, I don't know about you guys, when you write a new song, you go through a period of time where you think, this is the greatest song in the world. And then you go through a period of song when this is the worst song in the world. So you guys be the judge. It's called Something to Love. In it. Good to me. You guys having a good time? Baby, if you want me to love you, you got to give me something to love. Baby, if you need me to need you, you gotta treat me like my love is enough. You know I won't hang on, waiting forever while you try to make your mind up. And if you want me to love you, you got to give me something to love. I'm not trying to push you, baby. You know that ain't my style. We've been together a long time, and I've been wondering for a while if your heart's still in it, if you still feel the way I do. I think we can build something special, but you know it takes two. gotta treat me like my love is enough. You know I won't hang around waiting forever while you try to make your mind up. And if you want me to love you, you got to give me something to love. Ooh-doo-boo, baby, 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 baby-doo-doo-doo-doo. I need something to love, something that's worth something more than just empty words. I need someone to hold me, someone to care. I need someone I know who will always be there. I need some kind of hope. I need some kind of something that says I'm not alone. I need something that tells me I'm not wasting my time. Baby, if you want me to love you, you got to give me something to love. Baby, if you need me to need you, you gotta treat me like my love is enough. No, I won't hang around waiting forever. My heart just ain't that tough. And if you want me to love you, you got to give me something to love. And if you want me to love you, you got to give me something to love.
Well, this is the new song round, I think, because
Song round. Got to
yeah.
do one.
I just played this one for the first time this last weekend, so I'm gonna play it for the second time now. Yeah, and I remembered it then, so knock on wood, I remember it now. Yeah, this one's kind of just about like changes in life, and it's called Plus One. I wrote it just finished it last week actually too, so it's a special song for me and a buddy of mine that wrote it. And it goes like this. My tux is still hanging up, staring me down from the closet. She picked the rolls out on the pocket. I know she thinks I'm strong and steady, but when I see her in that dress, man, I'm gonna be a mess. I must have played this in my mind more than 1,000,000 times, and don't make it any easier to do. 'Cause walking her down the aisle started with her first steps. She used to dance on Daddy's feet, now she's dancing in her wedding dress. Sweet 16s turn into diamond rings sooner than you think, even though you know this day will always come. You're never quite ready for her plus one. Now when we go to the lake, little less room in the truck, extra fishing pole packed up. Watching football in the fall, late night Monopoly, always used to be our thing. And damn if time ain't got wings. 'Cause walking her down the aisle started with her first steps. She used to dance on Daddy's feet, now she's dancing in her wedding dress. Sweet 16s turn into diamond rings sooner than you think, and even though you know this day will always come, you're never quite ready for her plus one. Just 'cause she picked a great guy don't mean it won't still take some time. 'Cause walking her down the aisle started with her first steps. She used to dance on Daddy's feet, now she's dancing in her wedding dress. Sweet 16's turned into diamond rings sooner than you think. And even though you know this day will always come, you're never quite ready for her plus one. For her plus one. Yeah, you're never quite ready for her plus one. Thank you.
I think it was February of 21 in the middle of the pandemic when NASA, I think it was, sent a spaceship all the way to Mars. Took a year and a half to get there. And now there's a little helicopter that flies around on the surface of the moon taking pictures and collecting samples, which I think is a miracle. So I don't know if you believe in miracles, but I sort of do, and that's definitely a miracle. That was the inspiration of this song. Goes like this. Some live to 99, some die at 25. I can't make sense of it. Life ain't fair, and then it is. Took me a while to find love, too late for kids, but I got stepsons. Call me up on Father's Day, another grandkid is on her way. All these wonders that I can't explain make me wonder, is there more? I got questions can't be answered, I know I don't know it all. How'd I find that lucky star I'm living under? It's a wonderful life, and that's the wonder. Rain keeps falling, oceans keep rising. Up on Mars, a little helicopter's flying. Miracles happen if you believe them. If you don't, you won't see them. Some claim they have the secret, others don't, but they're still seekers. Some love giving their advice, I take mine with a grain of salt and lime. All these wonders that I can't explain make me wonder, is there more? I got questions can't be answered, I know I don't know it all. How'd I find that lucky star I'm living under? It's a wonderful life, and that's the wonder. And that's the wonder. It's a wonderful life, such a wonderful life, and that's the wonder. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being such a great audience for us. We really appreciate it. mysterious eyes of shadows and light. We're strangers hiding in this bar. You seem the kind that keeps quiet outside, raging storms within at war. Careful words fighting to be heard. Would you tell me more? I want to know more. All I'm asking for is more. We've both been hurt before. Still I want to know you more. It seems you've lived your life on the edge under a knife, giving blood and tears to those who feed. And the ghosts you've seen looked a lot like me, but I won't fade when you face your fear. Careful words fighting to be heard. Would you tell me more? I want to know more. All I'm asking for is more. We've both been hurt before. Still I want to know you more. Still I want to know you more.
It's a beautiful song. I hate to have to follow that. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for asking, Brad. If you guys want to know more, I'm working on an album. I'm hoping to have it finished before the turn of the century. And if you want to know more about it, you can follow me on Instagram at Nashville Songwriter. Don't ask me how I got that handle. It's not like I'm the first. This is a true story. I've been a little ragged for a while, messed around and lost my smile. It's gonna be a better day today. I'm working on a different point of view. I got myself a brand new attitude. It's gonna be a better day today. This old world can drag you down. It's hard to turn that train around. Get things rolling the other way. It's all about how you're lined up. Sometimes you gotta make your mind up. Have yourself a better day today. It's been a little too long feeling bad, thinking about the stuff that I don't have. I'm gonna have a better day today. Got a new way of keeping score, adding up the things I'm thankful for. Have myself a better day today. This old world can drag you down. It's hard to turn that train around. Get things rolling the other way. It's all about how you're lined up. Sometimes you gotta make your mind up. Have yourself a better day today. Everybody whistle. Spent a little time down on my knees. Me and Jesus, we agree it's gonna be a better day. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you so much. Thanks, Brad.
All right. Well, I'm Ryan T. Jacobs. Thanks again, Brad, for having me. It's been a great round to participate in, and appreciate the Commodore and Jimmy and Annalisa.
Jimmy.
This song's called Everyone You've Ever Been. I'm going to put out a record this year. This song is going to be one of the singles. If you want to follow along, my name's Ryan T. Jacobs, or Pulp Western is the project I think it's going to come out under. So like Pulp Fiction, the movie, but Pulp Western. So yeah, it goes like this. Kind of just falling in love with somebody. Realize if you would have met earlier, you might have still fallen for each other. So it goes like this. Been together a while now, but first time at your mama's house. Over after dinner drink, she got the photo album out. We took memory lane. I saw your cute, awkward face. Who knew? And the more that you show me, the more I see we were meant to be, me and you. Everyone you've ever been would have had my heart. Anytime we'd have met, you'd have had me from the start. We'd have always found a way, 'cause even back then, everyone I ever was would have loved everyone you've ever been. And I bet that high school me would have loved that high school you, 'cause you had that Springsteen t-shirt and I had that same one too. You'd have got a double take if I'd seen you on spring break. Yeah, you know it's true, at least I do. Everyone you've ever been would have had my heart. Anytime we'd have met, you'd have had me from the start. We'd have always found a way, 'cause even back then, everyone I ever was would have loved everyone you've ever been. Oh, the more that you show me, the more I see we were meant to be. Everyone you've ever been would have had my heart. Anytime we'd have met, you'd have had me from the start. We'd have always found a way, 'cause even back then, everyone I ever was would have loved everyone you've ever been. Everyone I ever was would have loved. Everyone I ever was would have loved. Everyone I ever was would have loved. Everyone I ever was would have loved everyone you've ever been. Yeah. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, I'll do the short version. Well, I tried to outrun my demons, but they always track me down like an old steam engine, chasing me from town to town. Every time I think I'll break free, that's when I hear that whistle sound. I'll be a slave to my wicked ways till I'm lying cold in the ground. I said lying cold in the ground. It's bearing down, I'm slowing up, my feet are sore, this road is rough. Out of breath, in too deep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep, but I don't think he hears me. Well, I try to outrun my demons, but they always track me down like an old steam engine, chasing me from town to town. Every time I think I'll break free, that's when I hear that whistle sound. I'll be a slave to my wicked ways till I'm lying cold in the ground, lying cold in the ground. I took a life, they gave me death, I jumped a wall, now I can't rest. I pray God rights the wrong in me at the cross on my knees, but I don't think he hears me. Well, I try to outrun my demons, but they always track me down like an old steam engine, chasing me from town to town. Every time I think I'll break free, that's when I hear that whistle sound. I'll be a slave to my wicked ways till I'm lying cold in the ground, lying cold in the ground, lying cold in the ground, in the ground, lying cold in the ground. Thank you.
All right, y'all, let's hear it for Craig Lackey, Brad Hoshaw, Terry Thompson, and Ryan T. Jacobs. Thank you all so much. You're free to
Thank you so
unplug.
much. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Annalisa.
Yeah, it was great.
Sorry I was so late, man.